what's going on, guys? It's Sade here and welcome back to another Black Ops commentary. In today's gameplay, I was actually playing in a UMG match. I went 9-7. Nothing too serious. I think these were the kids that we played against a while ago. This game was pre-recorded because this was the gameplay that I told you guys that they started live switching around 5-5. So I think this is the game. I'm not too sure. If not, then I apologize, but I just wanted to show you guys some competitive gameplay on Call of Duty Black Ops 3 because I told you guys that I'm a competitor and I was getting tired of me just posting pub matches, of me stomping kids out in pub matches. So in today's video, I just wanted to talk about school. I am a huge school hater. I hate school. Never liked school ever since I was little. Hated it ever since. I hate the schoolwork. I hate the teachers. I hate the area itself. It's just a muggy area. I never really liked it. School for me has never really been that area where I go in and I am the top dog. I've always been one of those students where I kind of pay attention the first 20-30 minutes of class and then start drawing on the desk 5-10 minutes later, start going on Twitter. That's just the student I am. I don't know if you guys are like that. If you guys are like that, let me know. But that is me. I've always been a lazy student. That's obviously, it's not as bad as it is now. Obviously, I told you guys I'm trying to make this year a solid year for myself, so I'm not too bad myself right now. I still slack off every now and then, but that's everybody has those moments where they just don't pay attention in class. But I'd say definitely one of my most unliked subjects, like one of the subjects that I actually really dislike the most, is probably geometry. I know there's a lot of people out there that really hate geometry. They say that they can't work with angles, algebra is better, and I've always been an algebra person. I could solve a algebra problem in 2 seconds. Algebra with me last year was super easy. Geometry this year is like, it's horrible. I can't solve angles. I don't know the Pythagorean theorem. It's just, I hate it. And science last year was the complete opposite. I hate it. Like, it was last year, science was bad. I had a really unfortunate teacher. He was kind of a dickhead. He really didn't give you second chances when you missed assignment. Let's say if you missed homework, he wouldn't let you make it up. Unless it was towards the end of the quarter, then he would let you make it up for 8 out of 10 points, which I was completely grateful for, because if it wasn't for that 8 out of 10 points on most of my assignments, I probably wouldn't have passed that class. And I also passed my final with like a 70, so I barely passed that too. But this year, geometry is just so hard. Like, I hate geometry. And I also, I love history. If that is something you guys are going to find out eventually in time, because I love history. I love anything on World War II, World War I, anything like Vietnam. Like, that is just like my area where I kind of like to focus on that area. I really don't really like modern history, if that makes any sense. Like, anything in today's society I really don't pay attention to. Like, I really don't pay attention anything in this time era from like 2000 up. I never really paid attention to that. I really like going back to like the 40s, the 50s and all that stuff, and just seeing how things were back then. So that's always been like one of my favorited subjects. I've always been good in history. Never was really good in science, except for biology this year. I'm alright in biology, but school is definitely one of those areas where I actually hate going. Like, I hate waking up at 6 o'clock in the morning, going to school for 6 hours of my life, and then coming home to do more work, and then repeat that for 5 days. I hated school. I still hate school. I mean, I've had thoughts, honestly. I've honestly had thoughts about dropping out of high school. That's how much I really hated it. But I know that you'd have to go out and pay for your GED, and I'm really not trying to do that. But school is definitely one of those areas where the people in there can alter their minds, and that's another thing why I really don't fuck with school, is because you can meet people that day, and for the rest of the week they'll be nice to you. Let's say you just made a new friend, and then the next week they're just like complete little mush heads. They fuck you over. And I don't know, like, I've met a lot of people like that, honestly. I've never really went out and made multiple friends. I've never really been that type of guy to go out and make multiple friends. I've always been that type of person to stay with a close circle. I've never really gone out because honestly, in my opinion, if you go out and you have a large circle, you know, let's say you have like 40, 50 plus friends, that to me just causes a shit ton of drama, and I really don't fuck with drama, because drama with me doesn't end well. You know, it turns into altercations, fights, all that, and that's why I really like to keep my circle small. Right now I have a total of about maybe 3-4 real friends, and a couple of them been friends with me since 2nd, 3rd grade, you know, and I still talk to them to this very day. And some of them I've been friends with since 8th grade. You know, I moved here 8th grade and they're my best friends ever since. So that's why I really don't like to have large groups. And you know, a lot of people out there will be like, oh yeah, having a lot of friends is good. You know, it has its advantages. You know, you can call a lot of people, let's say if you're in a problem or something, but it just causes so much drama, and it's unnecessary drama that it's just not necessary, and I really don't need that. And you know, I feel like when you really have that close of friends, you know, your relationship and your like whole time is worth better. Like, you won't have to go out and worry about making all these plans with different people, bailing on people because you have plans with another person. You guys can all hang out in one place, and that's it. You know, you don't have to go out and do anything wild crazy. I've never been a partier myself. I really don't like to smoke and drink. That's really not my field. You know, if that's your field, go ahead. That's what you want to do. It's never really been my choice. I never really was open to that. But that's how me and my friends all are actually best friends to this day. I still have a couple friends that I know that still go out and smoke, but I really don't associate myself with them anymore like I used to. All of my friends today, we really all act the same, and that's maybe why we're all best friends, and that's maybe why we really don't like to go out and fuck with a lot of people, because we all know how we are, and we have like this one big clique where we just are open, and we can, you know, do things that we all like, you know. So that's just really it. That's why I really don't like school, and that's why I like having close friends. I know the topic in this video is actually really kind of switched up, but it went from school to friends, and how I like my friends in like a close area, because, you know, I respect them all, and I'm pretty sure they have respect for me, which is fine. You know, some of those people out there that you'll meet that'll call you your friend really aren't your friend, and then you're gonna have to realize that, because you're gonna run into a problem one day and they're not gonna be there for you, and that's when you're gonna realize that the people who are there behind your back every day, the people that are there when you're in need of help, those are gonna be your real friends. And the people that I have with me today, that are my 3-4 group of friends, those are my friends. They'll help me whenever I need a problem or I'm in a problem, and they'll support me on whatever I'm doing. They've supported me all through YouTube, and I really appreciate that. So I thank you guys for that, and that's really all I have to say. Hope you guys enjoy, hope you guys understand, and I hope you guys take a lesson from this, that, you know, having a lot of friends could be beneficial, but it also causes a lot of problems at times. So hope you guys enjoy, and as always, peace out.